Welcome back, everybody. Part 3 of the 4-part strength training series. Today we're going to be hitting lower body push. So if you haven't tuned in yet, the premise of these videos, we all spun a wheel to determine who's going to be showing you the primary, secondary, and accessory lifts, why we do them, how many sets, how many reps, and going through the full breakdown. So lower body push, let's get into it.
All right, I finally lucked out on the wheel. I got primary exercise for lower body push. I suppose it was written in the stars that I got the lower body one. I'm going to stray away from your normal kind of bilateral hinge or squat. We're going to do a heavier front foot elevated split squat with some dumbbells. So this one we're going to go 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps, trying to push each set 1 or 2 reps close to failure, with the last one go until failure. This is just gonna watch Anthony. All right, so our setup, we got Anthony's front foot up on a platform. Again, we don't want it too high. So we're gonna keep the shin angle vertical as he's going down. Your knee can track forward, but as he's coming up, we wanna avoid extending it back like that. So keeping it kind of relatively here, going down. The goal is to get that back knee just to gently kiss the ground. So nice and low, getting that extra range of motion here. Again, we're going for 6 to 10 reps. First 2 sets, we're going to bring it 1 to 2 reps shy of failure. And then that last set, we're going to take it fully till failure.
All right, I'm back with the secondary exercise. This is for the lower body push day. I chose to do 3 sets of 12 to 15 of goblet heel elevated squats. So we're going to have a wedge or something underneath the heels to support it while you're coming down. This is going to help keep your body and torso nice and tall as you get as low as you can. You're going to go a little bit lighter in the weight so you can get a lot more reps in to kind of burn the legs a little bit after that heavy first set. All right, so as you can see, we have Trevor set up with a wedge underneath his feet, underneath his heels. So he's trying to put all of his pressure into those heels as he's coming down. And as you can see, he's coming down. He's keeping his chest puffed, his torso nice and straight as he's getting down as low as he can. He's bringing his elbows to his knees. He's not leaning forward. He's not leaning back. If you don't have access to something like this wedge, we can go onto something like some weights or anything that's a solid platform that you can put your heels onto. It mimics the same thing. You get that little extra ankle flexion to help get a little bit lower while keeping everything nice and stable with that core, the hips, and the legs. And, he's going to go for 3 sets of 12 to 15 on this one.
All right, we have done split squats. We have done goblet squats. So for the accessory, we're going to move a little lower down on the leg and hit some calf raises. We're going to end with 3 sets of 15, nice and controlled movement, controlled engagement at the top of the movement. For those advanced athletes out there, feel free to add a little weight. So each round adding more weight to make it a little bit tougher on yourself. But 3 sets of 15, calf raises, that's how we're going to end it. All right, so for these 3 sets of 15, I always have my clients and myself with something to stabilize. That way you're not focusing on not falling over. Instead, you're getting to focus just on that mindful movement, that engagement of the muscle. So you'll notice that what he's doing is a quick press up, hold squeezing the calves, and then controlled back down. You'll also notice we've got him up on a little bit of an elevated surface. That way you can get that full range all the way through, that little bit of a stretch down at the bottom. 3 sets of 15. Again, for those who are more advanced, who have a little bit stronger, more durable calves, feel free to add a little bit of weight, whether that's holding a dumbbell, doing it on the hack squat. But 3 sets of 15 should do the trick to end a nice little lower body push. All right, that will wrap up the ideal lower body push day. As usual, if you've been following along the series, if you have a go-to lower body push exercise that you absolutely love, make sure to put it in the comments so other people can try that one out as well. Any questions that you have about the exercises we picked, strength training in general, or just fitness, health in general, always feel free to put those in the comments. We have a Q&A section every time we drop an episode of the podcast. So we do field questions from all different platforms for that. But we've got 3 parts down, 1 part to go. Lower body pull to end off the series. We'll see you there.